Hello guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at this playlist right here. This is actually the playlist I have the most fun when recording. So yeah, let's get into this one. So, we're going to press play all. That actually looks hilariously bad, but I don't care. Let's go back.
Welcome to my first video.
Shut up. So, I don't actually remember what this says, but I think it said Norwich City is good, as suggested by the title. Which, of course, I made this in January, and in the end, they went down by a lot of points. Yeah, so we're going to go 0-1. I don't know why that pops up. So, right, 0-1, wrong. ASSC, they might stay up. And that's another one to the wrong. But, to be fair, they nearly survived. They had to play that relegation playoff stupid thing with, I think it was Auxerre, so sorry. You know? Salernitana survives. That is correct. 37th match day. The side has to win, and Cagliari has to lose their next game for the Salernitana to survive. In dramatic scenes, everything that could go right went right. Are Rocco Sietsoa gonna win the Ekstraklasa? And while the season isn't over, I'm gonna give myself the right, not because I want to brag about myself or anything. They are currently atop the Ekstraklasa, killing it. Ekstraklasa, right here, 17 of 14 of 34. Half of the match days. This side is 9 points ahead of the table. 9. Look at this record and tell me that they're going to lose the Ekstraklasa. Let's click on them. Let's see their most recent matches. 2-1 over Zagreb Lubin. 1-0 over Pogoń Szczecin in the Cup. 7-1. 7-1 against Wisła Plock. 2-1 over Lech Poznan, the league holders. 1-0 over Corona. 1-0 over Zagłębie Nowy Jork in the Cup. 3-0 over Lech Gdansk. 1-0 over Legnica. 1-0 over Piast Gliwice. 6-0 over Górnik Zabrze. Isn't that where Lucas Podolski plays? Does he still do that? Lucas Podolski. Does he still play? What do you mean no internet? The internet's fine. Yeah. They just crushed Lucas Podolski's team 6-0. 4-0 over Legia Warszawa. 3-0 loss to Cracovia. Well, those happens. 1-0 over Pogoń Szczecin. 1-0 over Śląsk Wrocław. And I think the reason why they're doing so well is because they were knocked out of Europe. That's my hot take. That is my hot take. I think because they were knocked out of Europe, they had nothing to play for. And are just crushing it. 7-1 over Wisła Plock. A plus 23 goal difference. This team is insane. And I'm definitely giving myself the dub there. Atletico Ottawa are insane, though. They ended up making MLS Cup, CPL final. They didn't win it. So I wouldn't give myself the right, but I didn't say I was wrong. So I guess unsure 1. Tromsø make European push. That ended up being... I'm unsure of that, actually, because a European push. Like, they definitely pushed to get it. They just ended up not in getting it. FC Cincinnati make the playoff. That is our third correct. Cincinnati made the playoffs, and not only did they just make the playoffs, and did they lose the first game? No. They won. They won. They were the only team to win away in that first round of the playoffs. Lost barely in like the 80th minute or something to eventual runner-up Philadelphia Union. They were like really good. Lorient win Ligue 1, and I think I can give myself a wrong on that. I do not care that we've only played 15 matches, and that's what it's going to go into like on Christmas. The side is still in a European spot. That is the Conference League qualifier spot. They just don't look like they're going to win Ligue 1. Jeez, a 7-point gap. It doesn't matter how good Lyon are, they're still going to miss out. That is actually so sad. So that is a wrong. I put the wrong already. Tupido Kutaisi. I can't see on Google the Georgian league, so we have to go on to worldfootball.net to see this. They're still in the David Capani Cup. I do need to search that up. Waiting here. And they're in 5th. Not bad. 2 games left, and they need everything to go right. They need to win both of their games. And for either Samgurali Tukachukatalbu and Dialagori to lose their next matches. They have Siona Bolnisi, and I'm going to honestly predict these matches. Not all of them. I do think Dynamo Batumi can get the odd win over Samgurali. But I do think Dialagori will beat Tel Aviv and Torpedo Kutaisi will beat Siona Bolnisi. That's what would happen. Match day 36. I think Dialagori has a chance and will beat Samgurali Tukachukatalbu. And I think that they will struggle against Batumi. I think they'll draw and calculate, and they will eventually not make it. So, I am definitely unsure about it. So we're going to give myself an unsure. We're going to move on to Haka Valkeakoshi win the Vikhaus Liga. That was wrong. But yeah, they might have not won it. They were exceptionally well. They made Conference League qualifiers in their 3rd straight year of being in the league since 2014. And I'll tell you something. I knew it. At the end of the 2021 campaign, they were doing really well, and I was like, this side will make the top half. Well, I didn't make a video, of course, but I knew to myself that they were going to be good in the 2022 campaign. Did I think they were going to be Conference qualifier good? No, I thought they would, they could maybe at the start of the season, maybe get into those high places, but I think they'll fall off, maybe end up 5th or 6th. No. They won the playoffs. The first ever season of the playoffs, I will say, for Conference qualifying. They won it. Werder Bremen qualified for Europe. We do have to look at this. Werder Bremen just lost to Leipzig yesterday. The side is currently in 9th. I'm unsure. A win, they're in 7th, which if the DFB Pokal Cup is in the top 7, they would go as the Conference qualifier team. So I am unsure. We're going to give myself a point for unsure. FC Uratu win the league. Uratu. They're currently still top of the Armenian league. A couple points. Yeah, there were games on today, and I completely didn't check them. Yeah, there were these games on. Anyways. Uratu. They drew their most recent game. I'm unsure, but I think they'll do good. Atletico going crazy with Copas de Domingo. Oh, the reason why I laughed at that so hard. They have officially been relegated. The season ended already in Brazil, and they are relegated. They're going to Campeonato Brasileiro Serie B. That is sad. That is also subsequently the last video in the playlist. But I do plan to post more. So we currently have still that. And I want to look at the one, is this team actually bad video. I do have another one ready. I will probably post that. Zurich loses 9-0 at PSV. They did lose 9-0, but they lost 5-0. So I'm going to give myself an unsure on that. You know, fine, whatever. I'll accept my defeat. But here on the thumbnail, FC Zurich relegated. Relegated. Switzerland is doing this new thing where the last play, they're expanding their league to 12 teams now. So relegated, you can't get relegated directly. You'd have to lose a playoff game. And who would that be right now? Switzerland, second division, a challenge league. Holy! And that would be Yeverden Sport. Okay, if you lose to Yeverden Sport, they have every reason to get relegated. I'm just really surprised FC Vaduz is not being good. Europe, and then they're ninth in the second division of Switzerland. Whatever. I do have another Is This Team Actually Bad video planned. And looking at the Liga 1 table, there might be another Is This Team Actually Good video. Oh wait, I just spoiled it.